rocket like rocket fuel.
It is a building that first hosted football way back in 1966 as EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Oakland Raiders. This will be taken very short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 20. Three-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Side, 54 is Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Bring it, bring it. Check, lady. Shift, lady.
On first down, it's Darnold. It's caught. Smith. And down he'll go at the 25. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Check nine, check nine. Say, say. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got a lady. Switch.
Throwing again on second down. Darnold, flush to his right. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
Back to throw, Darnold. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Let's get off the field. Man, 80. Let's get off the field. Check 26, check 26. Showing it.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Again, Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
54, lady. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Man, lady. You got to be afraid of me.
To the air again, Darnold. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Hey, Charlie. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Darnold to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. 33 yards that time. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
Darnold now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Walker charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Darnold. And the pressure gets to him again. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. 49. Here we go. 25.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
This will be taken short. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 93. What's up?
Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, D. Check 99. Check. Hey, zoom.
From the gun, it's Carr. Flushed out right. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I think this one comes under the heading of sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because you and I both know coaches go crazy seeing their quarterbacks roll out, in this case to the right side, and try to throw it back into the middle of the field. He got away with one there. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They go with Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Raiders first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Monday, down. 180.
Let's go.
618. Hey, echo. 280.
Now they'll throw with Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Hey, Foxtrot.
From midfield, here's Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
You got tight. You right, Chief. 5. Easy. Kill. Express.
53 is the mic. Hey, we heavy on the edges.
Here's Carr. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quinnen Williams drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Carr going to go on 4th down. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 12 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Stop your whining. Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Check 3, check 3. 36, 36. Hey, check 24, watch 24.
To throw is Darnold. And that's caught by Smith. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
You better bring. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring.
Check.
Darnold on 1st down. This one caught by Crowder. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
And the Jets first down.
Check right, 54. Young lady.
And they'll keep it on the ground down. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check 43.
Motion.
Darnold from the gun. On the catch, it's Crowder. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Watch the slant.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Hey, lady.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
Hey, lady.
D-line, get that quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. Carr going to throw. This one complete to Calvin Harmon. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jamison Crowder. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Hey, high 7.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Watch the run. Express. Watch the run. Switch.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
You got 3. Express. 3 down. 49, guys. Mike.
Right down. Recon, 132 fighter.
Shit.
Express.
I got him. That's me.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
93. Hey, orbit.
Rip left.
Carr now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jacobs. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hey, exit.
Throwing now is Carr. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43.
That's another Raiders first down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
29.
To throw, it's Carr. Flush to his right. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know, all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this 2nd half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the 1st half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. Watch the screen. Hey, lady. Watch the screen. Hey, alert 3. Check nickel.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
What now? New 80?
Check 53.
Express. Go.
Checking, he's checking. Crash.
White.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Hey, 734. Hey, Haywood.
On first and 10, here's Carr. Catch made, it's Moreau. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. The Raiders on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Robinson's got it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the gun now on third down, Carr eluding the pressure right. Open man is Kroon, the tight end. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On second and very short, Carr. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. He's got the first down inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
At the 1-yard line.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal.
Watch twins.
They'll run with Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Carr. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
Darnold now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Max Crosby in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
He's back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Back to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Now it's Darnold. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
We taking win. Check 52.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And that's caught by Smith. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Jets.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. This to potentially send us to overtime. That's going left, and Prater missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for